Welcome to Paradise, guys. We thought we'd bring you guys to Paradise with us and give you guys a quick tour of where we're staying. As you guys may know me or may not know me, my name is Serge Gatari. I run clientacquisition.io, which is a company where we incubate businesses, we help businesses scale, and brought a few partners here in Cape Town. Brought my team also here in Cape Town so we can cook while we're in Cape Town, but most importantly, so we can enjoy the fruits of our labor. So a few questions that I'm going to be answering while we're doing the tour, because this is a pretty big property. You have tennis court here. We haven't used it. Some people have used it. I haven't used it. We got a cottage right there, but we're going to start in the main place, then visit the cottage, then come back at the pool for a better view. I first came to Cape Town in 2022 and normally stay in Camps Bay. Right now we're in Hout Bay. First time being outside of Camps Bay. And I was sad that I wouldn't get a lot of sunsets, but it ended up actually being one of the best properties that we've ever been. Compared to Marbella, where we've gone and had the $50 million villa, this here has been, in my opinion, the most beautiful place that we've ever stayed at. So yeah, so I think you guys are gonna get to see the beauty of this property. And yeah, let's get started.
Why did you start your business?
To be honest, I think it's just influence from a lot of different people. When I was in high school or when I graduated high school, I started joining a lot of entrepreneur kind of like environments, did a lot of network marketing, and read a lot of books, changed my mind about life, and ever since I thought I deserved better and I wanted more out of life, so I started chasing it. We're about to start, by the way, in my bedroom, because why not? I would love to say that this is where the magic happens, but it's not where the magic happens. KC can confirm that. Nah. So this is my bedroom, pretty sick, but the problem is you can kind of like see inside the bedroom when you're outside at night. So if I'm taking a shower, I'm gonna turn the fucking lights off because I don't want to be naked and they're gonna be seeing my butt cheeks when the video, so it's not good. Yeah, you have his and hers, but there's no hers, so I'm trying to work on that. And then I normally would love to work downstairs, but I feel like because there's so many people around, I've actually started loving just sitting down here, having my computer, putting on my headphones and cooking. And then at the end of the night, I love to come on here, sleep on the bed, or maybe sometimes enjoy the view from the bed. And then you have this amazing view, which is just amazing. Normally, you're gonna have two options. Either you're seeing the ocean or the mountains, but here we actually have both. So you have the mountains, and on the other side, you have the water, which is super, super amazing and beautiful. At the end of the night, when the sun is setting, it's just beautiful. You want to show them this view too? Anyway, ask your next question.
What has been the biggest challenge so far, business-wise?
I think the biggest challenge happens more so from a perspective point where maybe you start winning sooner, faster, easier, and you think it's always going to be that way. So maybe setting expectations when it comes to building a business, there has been a shift in my mind, right? I now, regardless if I can make a lot of money or not, I realize that like business is genuinely hard. So for anyone who's starting out in business, highly recommend that you guys realize that it's never going to be perfect all the time.
What is one thing you wish you knew before you started your business?
I would probably say that the thing you decide to sell is more important than anything else. And then the second thing is probably building a team around it.
Morning person, one night owl?
I would probably say that I'm not necessarily a morning person and I'm not necessarily a night owl, but I do like my sleep. So however long it takes for me to sleep, and then it's gonna be that. But I try to sleep around midnight. I don't sleep too late. We have our brothers. Hi Sam, the king of cooking. Gilles, another king of cooking. And then, yeah, we have their bathroom right here. Every room kind of like has its own bathroom, which is pretty sick. So yeah, that's that.
What's the one thing you can't live without?
I'll probably say a nice home or a nice car. Although I could live without a nice car, but it definitely is nice to go get a bagel in a GT3.
What's the best investment you've made in business?
In business, I'll probably say my team. I spend millions and millions of dollars every single year on my team. Out of business, personal-wise, I would say moments like these, bringing my team, bringing in clients, and spending money on experience and memories is probably one of the most rewarding thing ever, you know? This is the gym, by the way, guys. I haven't worked out. I worked out once. I did like 10 sets of pull-ups and push-ups, and then I stopped. I was like, I'm not gonna work out this trip because it's hard balancing fun, work, and also working out.
So that is a perfect segue to the next question.
And then we have Katie Bonney, systems legend, systems god. And she wants to go kick our butt.
Okay. How do you balance work and fun when on a trip like this?
So check this out. This is actually this is an important question. So when we were coming out here, we're broader partners because we want to do the webinars for them, help them 10x their businesses. But when I got here, I realized that, and I always make this realization every time I'm on a trip, which is, I'm coming here so I can work and be productive from, in great weather. But when I get here, I almost just want to be in the moment. But then I promised myself that we would have a schedule to follow. So then the journeys are, okay, should I work? Should I not work? Should I have fun? Should I not have fun? And by the end of the day, you're exhausted from just making decisions. So what I decided to do is we're gonna enjoy and do work that is aligned with enjoying the present moment, which could be like shooting content, right? Like I could be shooting content, drinking my little wine. It's still work, but it's work that is aligned with the environment that we're in. Instead of staying in front of my computer all day long, but I traveled 20, 30 hours to come here. Like, what's the point if I could have just done that at home, you know? So I highly recommend that if you guys are traveling, figure out a way to align the work that you need to do with the place you're in, right? I don't want to have clients and partners and my team over and spend my time in my room. Like, that's pretty stupid. Even if it's not necessarily the biggest ROI, like the biggest ROI when you're in presence of people is not making money. It's making memories, building relationships, and having a good time. So that's what we've been mainly focusing on. This is another bedroom. This is where Katie is staying. And she brings Tabasco everywhere. So we got Tabasco, if you guys need a little hot sauce. And then bathroom. Yeah, so it's pretty big place. So we're gonna go from here to the cottage and then we're gonna come back into the building after.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
5 years, probably get in a relationship, probably get married, hopefully. 10 years, probably have kids. When it comes to business, I don't necessarily plan like 10 years ahead. I feel like whether you like it or not, if you work online, you're working in technology space and it changes so much. So, and now we have AI changing everything. So 5 years, hopefully build something related to AI, build a company that takes advantages of this platform shift. But family, settle down, buy a home outside the city, probably get a place here in Capetown, will be a vibe. And yeah.
What is the most important thing for you right now?
I think my team, building a team around the goals I have instead of necessarily trying to do everything myself. One thing that I'm really focusing on is looking at the goals that I have and then finding the people to get me those things instead of trying to be the smart guy, trying to run everything, right? Right now, I literally am involved in marketing, content, sales, setting. I'm still pretty heavily involved, not necessarily because I can't build a team, but because I haven't prioritized it. So, building my team.
This is the cottage you said?
Yeah, this is the cottage. You have a nice view on the tennis court. Wow, the winds are insane. What the fuck? So you have pretty nice views here. Have a nice place to chill, sit down, and yeah, this is fucking beautiful, right? All right.
What is your next tattoo idea?
Ooh, so we're trying to go get a tattoo while we're here in Cape Town. I'm thinking of getting natural born leader tatted on my back, right? I only have tattoos in my back. I already have 2. I'm trying to get a 3rd one, and I never get them when I'm in Montreal. I always get them when I'm traveling, I mean. This is another bedroom, first time checking it out. I don't know who's staying here. Is it you?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So yeah, so we have how many? I think we have 1 bedroom here. Then, and then we have 2 bedrooms here. Miro is taking a shower. Shout out to Miro. If you want a model, we can connect you with the. And then 2 bedrooms here. This is where the magic actually happens. The French boys, Luca, Ellie, if you guys are seeing this, champions. And then another bedroom here.
Best decision you've ever taken?
The decision to bet on myself and go all in and trust that I can do it and quit my job back in 2020. I think that's a super, because it's like the initial, okay, so there's probably two things that I think are the most important ones. It's 1, quitting. Actually, it's always quitting. Quitting something, you know how most entrepreneurs are like, or most motivation gurus always say like, hey, you should never quit. You should always keep pushing through. But any single time where my life changed tremendously was always after a moment of quitting something. Quitting my job, quitting my old businesses, my old offers. So when I went from quitting my job to starting an advertising agency, I was able to get 1 client who paid me as much money as 2 months worth of work on my 9 to 5. But when I quit that offer of running an advertising agency, I started making $30,000 a month a few months later. So, and when I quit that appointment setting done for you, I started making 300 grand, 600 grand a month. So every single fucking moment I quit something, I always end up doing better in life.
On the theme of quitting, if there was one thing you had to stop doing right now,
Yeah.
what would that be?
Ooh, I probably said it, stop trying to be a control freak on everything. And that would probably be the main thing, just stop trying to do everything. I think we went through here, but we didn't necessarily show all the bedrooms, but there's like this 1 bedroom, so I'm gonna show it. There's another bedroom here. This is where Dylan, superstar, staying, and yeah. So now we're going to the main part. This is the living room. There's another living room here, but this is kind of like the main one. And then we have movies going on. This is super fucking legendary, you know? And then what I really love about this place is you have this little thing where you can work, cook from. Quentin been building from here. I try to sit here when I'm drinking my coffee while the sun is coming up. You have the mountains here. I want to show you guys. As you can see, a lot of water bottles. We hydrate a lot. And then, yeah, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this amazing? This is what I ended up loving about this place, is that you have the mountains, but you also have the other view. So you almost like have all the beauty of South Africa, Cape Town. And I'll go broke. If you guys look at my expense sheets, these trips, if you guys ever say I don't own properties, just know I have memories that worth a lot of properties. You know? So I normally am a big organic guy, but I realize that like to scale, you really have to start thinking paid, and then use your organic side of things to. Oh my God. This is crazy. What's going on? This is insane. And then we have the cooking.
That's so sick. Why do you keep coming back to Cape Town?
Sunsets, wine, and peace.
What's something you feel people always get wrong about you?
That I may be cocky, but I'm just confident, and I'm okay with myself, and I love myself, and I believe in myself. So a lot of people who don't believe in themselves tend to feel like I'm pulling out their insecurities when they check me out or when they see me.
What's one thing you want to be remembered for?
I'd love to be remembered for the person who inspired a lot of people to go for their dreams. embrace themselves, and not necessarily about financial stuff, because I think a lot of people in the online space or entrepreneurs, it's always about money, money, money. But for me, it's more so like chase your dreams, fulfill your potential, but don't just be a nerd who's only caring about making money and the only thing you ever known is how to sell stuff. No, like actually, you know, have a life.
What would you say is the one thing that allowed you to scale your business?
I think the insight on quitting and the thinking bigger than most people, right? A lot of people just tend to do what they're told instead of actually questioning what they're told, whether that be from maybe people you're learning how to run a business or even the people in your environment, right? Most people are taught to just respect everyone and just listen. But for me, I've always done just listen to my gut, right?
Arguably the most important question of the lot.
Yeah.
Who pays the bills on the first date?
The girl. I'm joking, but no, I would pay the bill, of course. But if you want to make a guy fall in love, please pay the bill. Even if the guy has money, doesn't matter. If you pay the bill, it shows that you care to invest in him. And oh my God, is it beautiful when a girl actually wants to take care of you?
What's your hidden talent?
My Riz game is crazy. I'm joking. Hidden talent would be, I don't know, I think it's still hidden. Yeah.
How did you sign your first build and release client?
I'm not going to tell you how I did it because it doesn't matter. It was a long time ago and I was already creating content, had some level of an audience. But I'm going to tell you today, I don't have my phone because we're using it, but we just had a girl in our incubator sign a 10K deal to selling a build and release an AI infrastructure into these local businesses. And the way she did it is we built her offer, built her VSL, built her funnel, run ads to it. We're currently using ads that are AI faceless ads, and they're dropped cost per lead from $100 to $7 per lead, and like hundreds of dollars cost per booked call to like 58. And she just signed her first client ever. No, not ever, but this is the first 10K PIF that she's ever gotten. So ads, a good VSL, great content is good.
How to strike the right balance between becoming friends and leading?
I think clarity on goals is the most important part. Like specifically clarifying why the person is there, what is their mission. And I feel like if you keep people accountable on those goals, it shouldn't be hard for you guys to be able to have a good time, share wine with, as long as they're focused. Like, you know, I have my team here, but they're still taking care of business, you know?
Favorite room in the villa?
I'll probably say my room, for sure.
What's your favorite trip you've ever been on?
It probably is a Capetown trip, one of the three. This is the third time. Probably the first one because I got to experience Capetown for the first time ever. And it was beautiful, the sunsets. It was the first time that I looked at sunsets and I'm like, holy shit, is this beautiful. You almost like feel love when you're, you know, sipping a little wine, you're watching a beautiful sunset. You can't make it up.
What gives you the edge on a first date?
Girls who don't talk or who can't kind of like start a conversation and ask good questions, or actually just seem invested, who are just eating and drinking and just sitting there quiet. Although I love quiet time, I love it. So it's almost like the extreme. Either you're just too shy and you don't want to fucking talk, or you're just yapping all the time and we can't have a moment of silence. Like, let's chill, let's look into each other's eyes, let's fall in love, let's drink a glass of wine, let's get oysters, let's get some Tabasco for the hot sauce of the food, you know? And yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
What's your next big goal?
I think I want to get into, I want to just blow up the brand. So what we're about to do, maybe even as this video releases, is we're about to release all of the things that we've kind of like, you know, all the data research that we've done in launching offers, specifically helping people become growth creators, people build and release growth solutions, growth infrastructures, AI-enabled growth infrastructures into different businesses. We want to launch everything that we've collected from the last year or so, and we want to help a lot more people get into the game. And secondly, other thing is I want to do is I want to do more consulting with people who are maybe further ahead, who want to kind of like see how we've been able to scale and build client acquisition.io. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up this video. Again, I wanted to shoot this, show you guys this beautiful place in the world. Hopefully you guys use it as inspiration, because a few years ago, you know, I was probably making not even enough money per month to be able to afford one night of staying here. So you're probably 1 year away from having everything you've ever dreamed of, everything and anything, okay? So if you guys see this, I hope you guys get inspired, chase your dreams, and if you're a natural born leader, then hopefully one day we get to share a glass of wine and we get to enjoy places like this together. But love y'all, take care, bye-bye.